Why do consumers choose one product over the other next to it on the shelf? What was the difference that was meaningful enough to cause them to make that choice over the other? Don't make the mistake of creating a fancy sell sheet that misses the mark and underdelivers the meaningfulness in your value proposition, or even worse, leaves it out altogether. Hi, Lisa Lloyd here with more tips, tricks, and strategies to help you optimize and accelerate your invention licensing business success. If you're here or a returning visitor, welcome. If you like this video, please tell YouTube by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. It's a free way to support me doing this. And if you want more like this, smash the notification bell to be the first to know whenever I posted a new video. This week I watched Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below if so, and if not, you have to check it out. Heady Lamar was an actress in the 30s and 40s. She was the Angelina Jolie of her time. While she was wildly successful as an actress, she still lived in a time when really beautiful women were most often sized up as stupid and just not taken seriously in corporate America. Despite the fact that she had a day job and no formal education, she loved chemistry and was a self-proclaimed inventor. In response to a problem with the U.S. Navy during World War II, their missiles kept getting blown up before they ever reached their target. So she came up with a missile guidance system that would go on to become the basis for today's Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth communication systems. That's a wildly meaningful invention. I've always dreamed of having really big ideas to solve problems in the world and not just bad hair days. Maybe someday I'll be inspired to invent something that addresses social changes that we so desperately need in the world, or technology that fosters well-being for everyone on the planet. Or maybe I'll just have the privilege of working with an inventor that does. In the meantime, while I don't have any ideas with that kind of impact and meaningfulness, I have to find what is meaningful in the products that I do invent. We all have to believe and be able to demonstrate the meaningful difference, even in the simplest of ideas, that drive those companies to want a license and consumers to buy them when it hits the store shelves. The meaningful difference is translated into your value proposition, and it tells the audience exactly what is different about your solution from all of the competition in a way that matters most to them. I did this video on how to create the value proposition, and you should really check that out before you pitch your invention to anyone if you're not completely confident in your value proposition. Well, one of the biggest mistakes that I see inventors make is failing to properly communicate the differentiation in their product in a way that is meaningful to its prospective customers. Doing this poorly can cause even the best of ideas to fail. This could very well have been one of the challenges that Heidi had when she presented to the U.S. military. They didn't take her seriously, and they locked her patent away for years before the Navy found it and put it in front of contractors to see if it could indeed work. Listen, when you're presenting an invention, something literally new to the world needs to know why your new version is something that matters to them. We have to be able to effectively communicate that message or run the risk of it never seeing the light of day. So take your time on this. Write a winning value proposition, not just a clever tagline or a title for your product. I've seen people spend hours, dozens of hours, getting creative with that and literally no time on a value proposition, resulting in what may seem like a very clever and beautiful sell sheet, but completely missing the mark at getting the licensing job done. So please don't skip these steps, folks. Remember, it doesn't have to be rocket science to be meaningful, but your invention must deliver something meaningful to your desired customers if you want them to buy it. So it's up to you to communicate that well in your messaging on your sell sheet. In the end, I don't think that Heidi ever realized her own personal meaningfulness either. So in honor of National Women's Month and in recognition of her incredible contribution to the world, I'd like to end with some meaningful wisdom that she also left behind. People are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish ulterior motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you will win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. The biggest men and women with the biggest ideas can be shot down by the smallest men and women with the smallest minds. Think big anyway. People favor underdogs, but follow only top dogs. Fight for a few underdogs anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People really need help, but may attack you if you do help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best you have, and you'll get kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best you have anyway. If you like what you've learned today, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and consider sharing this on social media. In the meantime, dare to dream and imagine what's possible when powered by innovation.